All right, back to our piece now. Now what I'm drawing on here, I'm going to draw on here, is I'm going to come to this area right in here, and I'm going to draw some little pistol grips. And I'm going to draw all the way around here. And then you kind of find the middle of this, and you kind of come up like this right here. Okay? And you come draw a little line on each side of it. And that's where the pistol grip will go. In other words, it'll go at the edge, in other words, in here. Okay? Alright, now we take our knife and we just kind of, there we go. We follow along that little pistol grip right there. We move a little wood. Nothing fancy. A little wood in there. We come here, and then we come up to our point here. Take the wood off in there. Now it's not all that noticeable until you actually paint it. You follow your knife down here. Whoa. Got to be kind of careful. Just sort of, they're not very big, the pistol grips are. Now you can also use your V-tool to do this. I may go ahead and do that, but I'm just using the knife. Let me take my V-tool here. You can take your V-tool. Sorry. See this? And then you can just kind of, there we go, see that? There we are. Okay. Same thing here. Okay. Let's take our V-tool. Go ahead and come around here on our pistol grips. This wood in here. There we go. See? And kind of dig in right in there. Okay. And then just kind of try to get this where you can kind of see it. I'm just being real slow there, folks. Now you don't have to put a pistol grip on a kid's toy, but I thought it would be nice. Just kind of make it look. Okay, see that? So there's your little pistol grips on the gun. I'm going to lower this just a little bit in here. Okay, we're going to bring this down in here. Okay, let's bring this down a little bit in this area. Bring this down just a little bit in here. All right. Well, let's go ahead and bring this down just a little bit more on our hammer here, our trigger. Not trigger, I mean our hammer. Bring that down just a little bit in there. Kind of goes like that. Now look at your gun now. I want to clean this up in here. Gonna bring this forward. Okay, we're getting a pretty good idea now and getting close to this thing. I want to come down just a little bit more in this area. A little bit more in that area in there. I want to thin that up. A bit more in there. And in here. Just want to do a little bit in there. There we go. And kind of just, there we go, see that? There we go. All right, see that? Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to take your V-tool, all right? Take your V-tool and I'm going to take a little bit more off in here. There we go. Now on these cylinders, I want you to just kind of come on the sides here and just round off, just sort of bevel those areas in there. Just sort of bevel them. Be careful. And then take your V-tool and go completely around where it looks like the cylinder is sort of fitting inside the pistol. Kind of taking that out right in there. Just kind of like that. Okay, see? Just so like that. And do the same thing over here. Got a bevel to it. On all sides. Okay, and let's take our V-tool and go around it real, there we go, goes. And it looks, what it does, it makes it look like it's fitting inside the cylinder of the gun. See? Just underneath the thing with your V-tool. Got a little snag there. Okay. Okay. All right. Now I'm probably going to sand this down just a little bit. I usually don't sand my carvings, but on this one I'm going to sand it down a little bit, and it's going to look better. Right now it's just kind of and I did the same thing in this area with my V-tool, just kind of come along here where that makes that kind of look like it's sitting in that area, in other words, with the gun. And I'm also going to go ahead and go outside and drill a little hole in there for our gun. Just going to remove a little bit more in here. It's kind of raised where it goes down towards the... And the same thing along the areas where the trigger guard is. Just kind of do your little V-tool in there where it looks like it sits in the gun itself, in other words. There we go, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to go drill a hole in the barrel, and I'll be back, and we'll just about have this thing finished. We'll just about have it finished. I want to take a little bit more off in here. I'll take my V-tool. But we've just about got this thing done. Now you can put, if you want to put the little notches, you can. I guess you could do that with a gouge. You could put the little, but that's up to you. Whatever you want to do, in other words, whatever you would like to do. So let me go and drill my hole, and I'll be right back.